Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. In Elden Ring Nightreign, let's have a look at my first clear of the first boss. This is Gladius, the three-headed dog. And then I thought I would also do a review. I've played about 30 hours, and then this clear came after 25 hours. You might be wondering why it's taken me so long. It's because the first 20 or so were attempted solo. And then this was maybe the second day of doing the online co-op play. I was wondering if my internet connection was going to be good enough to do co-op. And there are times when things slow down a lot, or like when I get dropped. And that's annoying, because if I get dropped I can rejoin, but I had died and I lose my runes and I lose a lot of time as well. And then this run, actually, I was kicked out once. But I figured if I kept trying, I would get paired with a couple of teammates, and that's what happened here, so let's have a look. Also, my dodging is on point for this fight, so I'm a little bit proud of that. But teammates, I have a Wilder and a Revenant. And I have a very kind of love-hate relationship with this game. It's very hard. And it's very stressful because there's no time to rest, you know, from when you start to the 40 minutes when you end. But as you play more, you know, you learn more, you internalize more. And so things kind of become automatic. You don't have to think about as much. So that's nice. Alright, but anyway, we are fighting the boss. And I think I'm using my... just my starting bow, because it has poison on it or something? Oh, poison and bleed, that's right. I got some nice relics. Alright, I'm drawing the aggro here, that's fine. I think the, maybe the biggest thing to know about this boss is that it can cover ground very quickly. Or it can cover a lot of ground, so no matter how far away it is, always be ready to dodge. And then when I play the Iron Eye here, the Archer, I kind of like fall asleep with dodging, because I figure, you know, oh, I'm so far away, I can dodge things, or I can stay away from attacks, but yeah, this guy can close the distance. Alright, the guy is splitting into three. I'm going to put the Holy Grease on my bow. Apparently, if you do holy damage, then the boss will kind of go back to 1 more quickly, which is much easier than when they are in 3. Yeah, guys can come at you from any angle. And I'm trying to get the kind of the holy effect on all 3 guys. But they're also attacking me. As for which characters I like, let's see. At the top, I still like Wilder and Iron Eye. In the medium, I'll put Raider. I don't like Raider as much as I used to. I just feel like his movements are so slow. And then I'll move Executor up to the middle. I put him at the bottom previously because I didn't like parry. But he's perfectly usable, even if you never parry. But I feel like strength characters are a little better than dexterity, because strength characters can sort of like mini stagger people as you hit them. And then I found that to be true for Iron Eye as well. I can shoot like the omens or the demi-humans in the face, and they'll like, you know, stagger back a little bit, and that can buy me some time. And then I'll put, what's her name? The priestess. The Duchess in the middle. And at the bottom, maybe Recluse and Revenant. I'm not really a spellcaster yet, but I do like how Duchess plays, and she's so fast. I would like to learn her someday, but for now I'm sticking to my Iron Eye and Wilder. pretty much. And one great thing about beating this first boss is that it kind of opens up the game. You can go to any level, and then you can start the remembrance quests, which I really like. They're kind of like stories, like mini quests that you can do on the side, and then you have to go into the world and retrieve certain items. And those are very doable solo, so I can just do those kind of stress-free there. Alright, so I got another ultimate there. And there goes the boss. Pretty clean, and I still had a heal left over. And of course I did get hit by some guys, but I felt like my dodging was pretty good. Alright, Trace of Night. Alright, there is our day. I killed the least amount of guys, for sure. Yeah, Ironized Bow. Oh, it had the bleed on it. And then various bows for more effects. Projectile drop-off reduced, that's good. And I can't show my relics. And let's look at what we got. Get some Merc. And these relics, yeah. I guess the really good ones are at the end. Makes sense, but it makes the beginning more difficult. But yeah, 25 hours basically to get this clear. Hopefully all of the other bosses won't take that long. But if they do, then at least I can say that I'm getting my money's worth. One thing that I like about this game is the kind of the feeling of like camaraderie, or it feels like more personal than the base game Elden Ring. Like base game Elden Ring, you can feel very alone and kind of lost in this vast world, which is similar, you know, to the other Dark Souls games, which I do enjoy. But like having these kind of set characters and they're talking to each other and they're, you know, remembering their memories. It's very cool. It's a different feel for the game and the world. Alright, here we get a cutscene for beating the first boss. Yeah, and I think I said this in a previous video, but I really like the look of this round table hold with like all of the plants growing through it. I don't know what it is about like ruined buildings or ruined landscapes, but they're appealing. As for how much longer I'm going to play this game, I'm going to do all the remembrances as much as I can. But I don't know how hard I'm going to go on the remaining bosses. This gameplay loop, I don't know. I don't know if it's for me. But I do have a lot of respect for the game. You know, it's an experiment. It's trying to do something different. I think it's largely succeeding. I just need to kind of find my niche somehow, somewhere. I am expecting over time with updates and like maybe new characters or whatever added that the game will become easier. So I just have to wait for that. Alright, I think that will do it for this video. If I get any more clears of bosses, maybe I'll make another video about that later. But don't expect any of those soon. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.